facing changes. No one knows what's going on. And everyone is changing places. Still, the world keeps moving on. Love must always turn to sorrow, and everyone must play the game. 'Cause it's here today and gone tomorrow. Still, the world goes on the same. Love must always change to sorrow, and everyone must play the game. It's here today and gone tomorrow. Still, the world goes on the same. 'Cause it's here today and gone tomorrow. Still, the world goes on the same.
So what are chemtrails? They are not contrails, the vapor trails caused by some passenger jets under some atmospheric conditions. These are deliberate spraying of chemical agents to seed cloud formations. If you watch the sky for a few days, you will observe that these trails are spreading out into clouds, and that some trails stop and start. Also, when the sun shines through between them, it is much more burny than in previous years. When the clouds pass in front of the sun, we have these cold winds or breezes. There is a real mystery here, because there is no official explanation of what they are or why they are being done. If you take an interest in finding out more, there are hundreds of videos on YouTube. I'll give you a few links to follow below. Having watched many videos and heard many theories as to why the skies are being sprayed, I have concluded that they are to protect us, at least for a while, from the effects of radiation from either the sun or the sun and a brown dwarf star, which is a binary to our sun and comes close every few thousand years. Also not recognized officially yet. The world is full of mysteries, and we all like a good mystery. Well, here's a modern day one. Why are they spraying the skies? Who is doing it? And why don't the government tell us what is going on? Or is it all just an illusion under a hologram dome sky, like in the movie The Truman Show? In The Truman Show, Truman lives his life in a village under a big dome bubble and never goes outside because he's scared of water, and there is water surrounding his village. He's being watched and monitored the whole time, and everyone in his life is actually an actor, and the director is somewhere above watching him. The whole world is also watching him on their TV and cheering him on, but he can't hear them. Eventually he does get enough courage to sail, and he sails towards the horizon and suddenly discovers that it's false, and it's a huge awakening for him. The last scene is where he goes up some steps and finds an exit, and the director talks to him, and he says, "Say something, anything." So Truman turns round and says, "In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night." And then he walks out the door into outer darkness. But there's a lot of symbology in that movie, But the purpose of this little video is only to introduce you to chemtrails and not to go too far down the road of philosophy about is it all real anyway and what can we do about it. Although I do hint at that in the title. Nothing changes until you do.
Because it's here today and gone tomorrow. Still, the world goes on the same.